Well, I think it's time I revisited the Kelly Kettle. It's been quite a while since I've done a video on the Kelly Kettle. My first Kelly Kettle was a small model that I intended to use backpacking, one man size. Don't remember the fluid ounces, but it was fairly small. The thing was light enough in weight that you wouldn't mind backpacking with it, but the bulk took up a lot of space. So I wound up not backpacking with it. So I took the opportunity to sell it and find it a new home, and I wound up going and buying a large camp size model, which comes in either stainless steel or aluminum. I purchased the one in aluminum, which will hold 54 ounces. Now 54 ounces will take it right up to the rim of the spout. You really don't want to boil 54 ounces. If you heat it up to where it just starts boiling and take it off, fine. If you're going to actually bring it to a rolling boil, you want to drop that down to about 48 to 50 ounces, or it'll boil over. No big deal, but it can get a little messy and you don't want to get burnt. So what I thought I'd do is give you some pointers on what I've learned using this thing. I've actually boiled quite a bit of water with it and had a lot of fun with it. One of the beauties of the Kelly Kettle is the pot itself is the chimney to the fire. So it heats up quickly, it boils quickly, and it takes very little wood. As a matter of fact, the pile of sticks you see there to the right of the Kelly Kettle is pretty much all you need. You can control the rate of burn by the amount of wood you put in it, and by angling the hole you see at the bottom of the unit toward the wind or away from the wind. The Kelly Kettle comes with a cork plug chained to the back side of the unit. Now that has several purposes. The newer ones also are available with a silicone plug. I just prefer the cork. It comes on the aluminum one right now. Once you fill up with water, you put your cork in. Makes it easier to carry it to wherever it is you're going to make your burn without sloshing it all over you or getting contaminants in it. You can leave it corked while you're getting ready to make your fire. Just keeps everything nice and clean, stuff from falling inside. Once you start your fire, you definitely want this off of your opening. Boiling water in a confined space is not your friend. Well, generally what I do is just drape the chain over the handle stay so it stays out of the way, doesn't get dirty, and doesn't burn. Another thing to remember too is once you reach a boil, it's going to be bubbling here. There's hot steaming water coming out here, but there is fire coming out of this chimney, and it comes out very hot and very high. If you were to lift your hand straight over to lift up your Kelly Kettle, you would have some severe burns very quickly. So one of the things you need to remember, once you reach your boil, you're ready to remove it, you lift it off horizontally and set it to the side. Now you're safe. You can pick it up straight over, take it to where you want to use it or wherever you're going to pour your liquid out. Now to light the Kelly Kettle, it's pretty much like you're going to light any little campfire. If you got a wadded up ball of paper, newspaper, writing paper, any kind of paper, stick it in the bottom, lay your sticks across the top, or if you're out in the woods like I am, a handful of leaves will do the trick too. Quick to get a fire going. The natural chimney effect that you get from the design of the thing, I mean, the thing burns fast, burns hot, and all you have to do is feed it a few sticks. Kind of judge how many sticks you got until you get your rolling boil. Again, like I said, 54 ounces will fill the aluminum camp model right up to the rim. That's a little more than you would really want to boil at one time, because the minute it starts boiling, it will boil over. Drop back about 4 ounces and you'll be fine. Or just take it off if you don't really need it to a boiling point. And just have fun with it. Keep feeding it little sticks and it'll keep burning. As you can see, it doesn't take very long for it to reach a rolling boil. Now, once you've got your water boiling, you do not want to put your hand up over top, so you don't want to pick straight up. What you want to do, like I mentioned, is lift it off. Make sure your sticks are not sticking up above the fire bowl and will fall out on you. Set it over to the side. Now, once you have it over to the side, of course now you can pick it up straight up the thing. You can also take over your cup and use the chain to pour your water in and mix your coffee or your hot chocolate and have a good time. Now, once you've used all the water and you've still got a little bit of coals in there, take your chain, make sure it's empty, set the Kelly Kettle back over the coals, let it heat up just a little bit, and that'll remove any residue of water that's down in there if you get ready to store it. Let it sit while you're enjoying that cup of hot chocolate or coffee, or as in my case, hot chocolate and coffee mixed together. Like I say, Kelly Kettle is one of those things that is just perfect for the outdoors. So, if you want to boil water and you want to boil it fast, I highly recommend this. Nothing like a good cup of hot chocolate and coffee mixed together out in the woods on a cool fall day. Bottoms up. One of the little things that I do once the Kelly Kettle is cooled down, and of course you invert the fire bowl to store it into the base of the kettle itself, corked in your top, put your handle down. It comes with a little nylon storage bag. Your Kelly Kettle is going to get a residue of creosote and just residuals from your burning of the wood, whatever you're burning. You can burn pine cones, whatever you want to burn. Sometimes that gets a little sour, bitter smell to it. And a lot of people don't like that. One way to keep it kind of clean is take a small trash bag. Very simple. All you do is get the small size trash bag. I believe this one's a medium actually. Put the assembled unit inside the trash bag. Bring the bag up around it. Squeeze out some of the air. Give it a twist. Stick it down into the snout and put it into your nice little green storage bag. And that will keep the creosote smell from spreading through the rest of your gear, your vehicle as you're driving home, or in your garage. Not mandatory. Some people won't even think it's necessary, but it's just something to remember if you don't like that creosote smell.